Welcome to Finding Your Worth From Within, the podcast where I'm going to be helping you up-level your life, find your true self, and ignite the best version of you. I'm your host, Sana, your go-to self-worth mentor, facilitating hundreds of women to unlock your self-belief, master your emotions, and take back control of negative thoughts. We're going to be covering everything self-worth for South Asian women, how to ditch your self-doubt, kick other people's judgment to the curb, and learn how to finally use your voice clearly and with confidence. With the practical tools and spiritual teachings that I give you in this podcast, don't be surprised when this magic begins to massively elevate your life. So whether you're going for a walk, driving home, or listening with a cup of coffee, let's get stuck in. Today, I'm going to be talking to you. I wanted to jump on to talk to you about your energetic hygiene, because I speak with so many clients and so many people in the DMs that feel overwhelmed, feel drained, and have no idea that they have an energetic hygiene, that they need to take care of their energetic hygiene. So we are really raising the bar today in how to look after your energetic hygiene. So we have an energy field around us. Science calls it an energetic field. Spirituality calls it your aura. Now, within that energy field, within that energetic field, within your aura, as we go about our daily lives, as we have interactions, whether by email, on the phone, or in person, we get snippets of people's energy, parts of their energy in our energy field, because it's an exchange of energy. It's an exchange of conversation, and we get that in our energy field. So if we don't clear that on a daily basis, and if we don't keep that clean, then that's why that those pockets of interactions get stuck. You know, you've heard the saying, somebody's living in my head rent free, right? You keep thinking about that person again, or you have a situation exchange, an energetic exchange with someone, and that lives and runs in your mind over and over again. So when someone's living in your head rent free, that's because they're in your energy field. So I'm going to be teaching you today how to raise the bar on your energetic hygiene so that you're not cluttered with everybody else's shit, so that you're not connected to everybody else, and you can be free and light in your own energy field. So first of all, the first thing that I always say to everybody is you need to cut cords from situations and people. You may have an interaction which was a shitty interaction. You may have, it might be a work colleague, it might be emails, it might be something a bit more heavier, important in your life. But whatever it is, you create an energetic attachment with them. And I want you to imagine that in the sense of a cord. So this is what I do with clients. If they've got cords attached to situations or people or scenarios, we're always going to cut free of them first. So all you do is simply imagine you're cutting your cords with this person, situation, scenario. And you can do that by quite literally using your arms. And if you just say, my intention is to cut clear these cords from in front of me, behind me, above me, and you can literally just use your arms and just set the intention to cut cords from the day, from everyone if you wish, and just be like, I'm cutting cords, I'm cutting free from all of these people. Or you can do it to that particular person or situation if you want, and just be like, cut my cords free. And once you do that, you close your eyes and you cut these cords from these situations. Just imagine them just fading away and going away from you, because you are clear. If you've set the intention, you may not be able to visualize, and that's absolutely fine. I always say see, sense, know, or feel. Set the intention that this is happening, set the intention that you're doing it, and you'll be able to do it. I'm cutting my cords from this person, I'm cutting my cords from this situation. Or you're sat in bed and you're like, shit, I've had a really heavy day. I'm gonna cut cords from anything that no longer serves me today. So you can just set that intention to cut those cords behind you, in front of you, wherever it is, and imagine all those situations just fading away from your energy field. So that is number one, and it is really, really prevalent to do. You'll notice the difference straight away. In fact, DM me when you've done it, because I want to hear all the stories. I want to hear how you've done it and the way you feel. Number two, imagine you have a mirror in front of you. Like, it's almost like an armor mirror here. So you know how like you have people go into battle, Romans, and they have their armor, they have a shield. Yours is a mirror, and it's quite literally a mirror. And what happens is anybody that says anything to you, it just bounces back off. You can have a really negative conversation, but all you're going to imagine is that this is bouncing back off your mirror and going back to either the person or going up into the air. It's not getting to you, it's not hitting you. This mirror is bouncing that energy back to them. Another version of doing this, which is actually my favorite way, is imagining you're in a bubble of light. Like imagine you've got this bubble of light around you. Choose your color. Mine's always like a goldy color, and I walk around and I'm living in this and bubble with this and energy, and anything that happens doesn't actually get through. Almost like any Marvel fans out there, like I want you to think of it as a force field, like Wakanda Forever style. This force field goes up throughout your day, whatever color, whether it's violet, UV, whatever. And you've got this force field around you. You're walking around throughout your day. So somebody might give you an evil look. Somebody might give you a dodgy comment. And that's okay because you've got your force field up. So it doesn't enter, it doesn't penetrate. So what happens is you can actually take it one step further and imagine that that energy comes to this force field, to your energetic bubble, and it can't get in. And in fact, what your beautiful force field does, what your beautiful energy field does, is it just disintegrates, it just evaporates to the light. And it's like being delusional with this, because when you're delusional with it, you can literally just let not anything bother you. Because think of it, it's a story. So if you change the story and you allow it to come in and you allow it to bother you, then it does. So you can just be delusional with the actual story that I'm walking around with my energy field, and because you've set the intention, it is true for you. Because you've set that intention that nothing's going to come in and hit me, it won't. Everything just bounces back off that energy field and just disintegrates to the light, evaporates to the light. So that's number 2. And number 3 is, again, I was going to say one of my favorite. All of these are my favorite, and it's what I use on a daily basis to keep my energy hygiene at top. Especially when working with clients, having so many interactions in the DMs. I speak to a lot of people, so these are the things I do. Trust me, start doing them and you're going to notice a difference. Number 3 is shower therapy. I know it sounds so normal, so boring, but I promise you it is amazing, to the point that my husband will actually say, like, I've never had a shower yet because, because you're a little cranky over here, right? So shower therapy is something that I used to do, and I've actually realized it's a term now that has been coined. But once you get in the shower, just imagine that water washing off the day's stress, the day's energy, anybody else's gunk that you've got in your energy field, all those interactions, just let it wash down. Take it one step further. You can put a color to it, and imagine that color just washing off you down into the drain, and just you're feeling so much light. How many of you feel so much better after a shower? I will do this if I'm traveling to London, or if I'm traveling somewhere far and I come back, you're tired, you've got that energy on you. I will always shower because I want that energy gone. I want it washed off of me. When you're tired and you shower, you feel a little bit refreshed, don't you? And this is one of the main reasons I always shower at night, because I've had so many interactions in the day, so many people I've been talking to. So before I go to bed, I always want to be in my own energy, in my own frequency. So I will shower in the evening. I know some people like showering in the morning, but for me, it's a nighttime thing, because I go to sleep in my own energy, in my own space, without everybody else's kind of energetic attachments to me. And if you think about the amount of energetic attachments that you actually have throughout the day, you have so many. You've got, whether it be social media, like how many accounts do you go through and flick through and like and all of that? That is an energetic attachment. How many people's stories do you see saying, oh, hi guys, or oh my God, I had a bad day, or all of that kind of stuff? This is all energetic attachments. Just really similarly, how you might be around someone and they're in a really good mood and it cheers you up. It works the other way too. So it can be colleagues at work that you're energetically attached to. It can be emails that have been sent, messages that have been, social media. You are subjected to so much throughout the day that for me, that is so important to do that shower at night, to cleanse my energy, to go to sleep in just my energy. And this is the way that I want you raising the bar on your energetic hygiene. You've just been given an array of examples of how to use these things on a daily basis to create energetic cleansing and hygiene for you on a daily basis. You can go one step further. Our clothes also hold energy as well. If I've had a tiresome day, I'm not going to wear them clothes again, rewear them. I'm going to put them in the wash because I know that they're holding that kind of heavy energy, and I don't want that for myself. So you can go that one step further too. I want you implementing these things straight away. You can implement them straight away and get an instant impact. You'll be able to see the difference instantly, and DM me over on Instagram to let me know once you have implemented them, because I want to see what's going on for you. I want to see your instant results. And I'm excited to hear about which technique you find sits with you and resonates with you the most. So thank you so much for listening to this episode. I cannot wait for you to implement all of these tools and get back to me to let me know which you are finding the best for you. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Finding Your Worth from Within. If today's message resonated with you, it would mean the world to me if you could follow, rate, and leave a review. Sharing the podcast with someone that you feel may benefit is the best way to help it grow and spread this important message. To stay connected between episodes, come hang out with me on Instagram @Mentoring. Can't wait to see you there.